Sunset fading, nights bestowed, stars above in a quilted sky. Freedom whispers and so do I. Dusty tracks and winding lanes, every mile erases pains. Mountains loom and rivers flow, finding solace in places we go. Oh, oh. Highway bound, the world unfolds, stories new and tales retold. Feel the wind, hear the sound, life's a song. Highway bound. Secrets on the breeze, city lights become a haze. Lost in wonder, we find our ways. Highway bound, the world unfolds, stories new and tales retold. Feel the wind, hear the sound, life's a song. Climbing mountains and chasing ghosts, living in cities in search of the most, lost in the noise where the chaos grows. Now I'm back to my roots where the wild wind blows. Dirt on my hands and the sun in my eyes, back to the fields under wide open skies. No fancy lights, no disguise, just the earth beneath and the truth that never lies. Back to my roots, I'm finally free, where the rivers run wild and the air's so sweet. Embracing the place that's calling me back to my roots, where I'm meant to be. Shadows fade and my path is clear, here with the heart and the love sincere. No looking back, I'm holding dear a simple life without fear. Echoes of laughter in the evening glow, stories of old that the elders know, remembering tales from long ago. Now I'm forging my path where the true winds blow. Back to my roots, I'm finally free, where the rivers run wild and the air's so sweet. Embracing the place that's calling me back to my roots, where I'm meant to be. so sweet, embracing the place that's calling me back to my roots, where I'm meant to be. Back to my roots, I'm finally free, where the rivers run wild and the air's so sweet, yeah. Embracing the place that's calling me, back to my roots, where I'm meant to be, Shadows fade and my path is clear, here with the heart and the love sincere. No looking back, I'm holding dear the simple life without fear. Well meant to be. There's a bottle on the table, half empty like our dreams. The winds are whispering secrets neath the old moonbeam. Every sip tells a story of love and days gone by. Whiskey and the wind, they never lie. We danced under the stars in fields of golden grain, echoes of our laughter mingling with the rain. Now it's just memories and shadows they blend. Whiskey and the wind, our only friends. Whiskey and the wind, they hold our history, from the highs of summer nights to the lows of misery. In this small town solitude, where the heartache begins, we find solace in the whiskey and the wind. Your photograph is fading, but your smile is still so clear. I hear your voice in the breeze, though you're not here. Each sunset reminds me of the love that wouldn't been. Whiskey and the wind, my only friends. Whiskey and the wind, they hold our history, from the highs of summer nights to the lows of misery. In this small town solitude, where the heartache begins, we find solace in the whiskey and the wind. One more toast to the memories as the bottle runs dry. One last dance in the courtyard under a Tennessee sky. We'll meet again in the whispers where the tales never end. Whiskey and the wind, forever friends. I've been climbing mountains and chasing ghosts, living in cities in search of the most, lost in the noise where the chaos grows. Now I'm back to my roots where the wild wind blows. Dirt on my hands and the sun in my eyes, back to the fields under wide open skies. No fancy lights, no disguise, just the earth beneath and the truth that never lies. Back to my roots, I'm finally free, where the rivers run wild and the air so sweet. Embracing the place that's calling me back to my roots where I'm meant to be. Back to my roots, I'm finally free, where the rivers run wild and the air's so sweet. Embracing the place that's calling me back to my roots where I'm meant to be. Shadows fade and my path is clear, here with the heart and the love sincere. No looking back, I'm holding dear the simple life without fear. Echoes of laughter in the evening glow, stories of old that the elders know. Remembering tales from long ago. Now I'm forging my path where the truth winds blow. Back to my roots, I'm finally free, where the rivers run wild and the air's so sweet. Embracing the place that's calling me back to my roots where I'm meant to be. Embracing the place that's calling me back to my roots where I'm meant to be. Back to my roots, I'm finally free, where the rivers run wild and the air's so sweet. Embracing the place that's calling me back to my roots where I'm meant to be.
There's a bottle on the table, half empty like our dreams. The winds are whispering secrets beneath the old moonbeam. Every sip tells a story of love and days gone by. Whiskey and the wind, they never lie. We danced under the stars in fields of golden grain, echoes of our laughter mingling with the rain. Now it's just memories and shadows they blend. Whiskey and the wind, our only friends. Whiskey and the wind, they hold our history, from the highs of summer nights to the lows of misery. In this small town solitude where the heartache begins, we find solace in the whiskey and the wind. Your photograph is fading, but your smile is still so clear. I hear your voice in the breeze, though you're not here. Each sunset reminds me of the love that wouldn't end. Whiskey and the wind, my only friends. Whiskey and the wind, they hold our history, from the highs of summer nights to the lows of misery. In this small town solitude where the heartache begins, we find solace in the whiskey and the wind. Toast to the memories as the bottle runs dry. One last dance in the courtyard under a Tennessee sky. We'll meet again in the whispers where the tales never end. Whiskey and the wind, forever friends. find solace in the whiskey and the wind.
Woke up to the sound of the rooster's crow, sunshine dancing on the fields below, coffee brewing on the kitchen stove. A simple life with you I love to know. Walking down the dirt road hand in hand, morning dew sparkles like diamonds in the sand. Your laughter echoes through the open land. In this peaceful place, our hearts expand. Forever by your side through thick and thin. In the quiet nights and the days that begin, we'll cherish all the moments where we reside, living life together, forever by your side. The old barn stands tall against the sky, hay bales stacked, seasons passing by, sweet memories in the blink of an eye. With you here, I feel like I can fly. Evening shadows stretch across the farm, moonlight casting spells with gentle charm. Wrapped in your embrace, I feel no harm. In your arms is where I'm always warm. Forever by your side through thick and thin. In the quiet nights and the days that begin, we'll cherish all the moments where we reside, living life together, forever by your side. Evening shadows stretch across the farm, moonlight casting spells with gentle charm. Wrapped in your embrace, I feel no harm. In your arms is where I'm always warm, forever by your side. Memories blowing through the trees, whispering secrets on the breeze. Echoes of laughter in the hay from those long gone summer days. The front porch swings a ghostly dance, caught in a long forgotten trance. Shadows of friends we used
first to know their songs still haunt me soft and low. Whiskey and the wind calling me back again to the fields where we ran with dreams in hand. Lost in time's endless spin, those whispers draw me in, back to the night spent under the stars' command. Dusty roads we rambled on, crickets sang till the night was gone. The scent of pine and fresh cut hay carrying my heart away. Barnyard lights, our secret place, tracing constellations on your face. Hands held tight, a love so true, underneath the sky so blue. Whiskey and the wind calling me back again to the fields where we ran with dreams in hand. Lost in time's endless spin, those whispers draw me in, back to the night spent under the stars' command. Whiskey and the wind calling me back again to the fields where we ran with dreams in hand. Lost in time's endless spin, those whispers draw me in, back to the night spent under the stars' command.
Woke up to the sound of the rooster's crow, sunshine dancing on the fields below, coffee brewing on the kitchen stove. A simple life with you I love to know.
Walking down the dirt road, hand in hand, morning dew sparkles like diamonds in the sand.
Your laughter echoes through the open land. In this peaceful place our hearts expand. Forever by your side, through thick and thin, in the quiet nights and the days that begin. We'll cherish all the moments where we reside, living life together, forever by your side.
Old barn stands tall against the sky,
Hay bales stacked, seasons passing by, sweet memories in the blink of an eye. With you here, I feel like I can fly.
evening shadows stretch across the farm, moonlight casting spells with gentle charm.
Wrapped in your embrace, I feel no harm. In your arms is where I'm always warm. Forever by your side, through thick and thin, in the quiet nights and the days that begin. We'll cherish all the moments where we reside, living life together, forever by your side.
Shadows stretch across the farm, moonlight casting spells with gentle charm. Wrapped in your embrace, I feel no harm. In your arms is where I'm always warm. Forever by your side, through thick and thin. In the quiet nights and the days that begin, we'll cherish all the moments where we reside, living life together, forever by your side. Living life together by your side. Memories blowing through the trees, whispering secrets on the breeze. Echoes of laughter in the hay from those long gone summer days. The front porch swings a ghostly dance, caught in a long forgotten trance. Shadows of friends we used to know, their songs still haunt me soft and low. Whiskey and the wind calling me back again to the fields where we ran with dreams in hand. Lost in time's endless spin, those whispers draw me in, back to the nights spent under the stars' command. Dusty roads we rambled on, crickets sang till the night was gone. The scent of pine and fresh cut hay, carrying my heart away. Barnyard lights, our secret place, tracing constellations on your face. Hands held tight, a love so true, underneath the sky so blue. Whiskey and the wind calling me back again to the fields where we ran with dreams in hand. Lost in time's endless spin, those whispers draw me in, back to the nights spent under the stars' command. Rolling wheels on an open road, sunset fading, nights bestowed, stars above in a quilted sky. Freedom whispers and so do I. Dusty tracks and winding lanes, every mile erases pains. Mountains loom and rivers flow, finding solace in places we go. Highway bound, the world Lost in wonder, we find our ways. Highway bound, the world unfolds, stories new and tales retold. Feel the wind, hear the sound, life's a song, highway bound. Every turn, a fresh surprise. Underneath these endless skies, with you here right by my side, we chase horizons far and wide. Highway bound, the world unfolds, stories new and tales retold. Feel the wind, hear the sound, life's a song, highway bound. Life's a song, highway bound. Every turn, a fresh surprise. Underneath these endless skies, with you here right by my side, we chase horizons far and wide.